Last question of the day right here. Okay. Why is it important to purchase team branded gear from your gym? Hashtag support local businesses.
I mean, that's why.
Just to support local. Do you feel that it's a necessary thing, or what? Like,
So I don't feel like it's. I don't feel like it should be necessary. Like, I don't feel like it should be mandatory.
Not like Gracie Baja, where
right. I don't feel like it should be mandatory because, I'm paying you here to do a service, right? As long as I have the requisite gear to do the service, it shouldn't be like, well, you're not wearing what I want you to be wearing to do the service. Like that's, I feel like that's not. Now, the flip side of that is, I believe that you support those that support you. You know what I'm saying? So if you're getting the support, if you're getting all the stuff that you need, maybe
let's look at it as a business wise now. You know what I mean? Like, as a business wise, you're trying to, create, and cultivate a culture.
Branding.
As for branding.
Right.
Like, honestly, like, you'll never see me not wearing something 365 on me. You know what I mean?
Bro. Absolutely.
Yeah.
But that's if you support those that support you. So if you're getting the support that you need, you should be reciprocating the support.
Yes.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I just don't feel like I feel like the mandatory is sometimes like, wait a minute, let me get in here, let me get my feet wet. Oh, hey, I like this. Here I come. Now here's the thing that I think kind of where people kind of suffer in the team affiliated stuff is we always believe that the show your old kimono is better. You know what I'm saying? So we want that one. Yeah. But is it really better? No. You know what I'm saying? Like, is it really better? You may like it, but is it better? If you're a hype beast, maybe. Yeah. But functionality.
It doesn't make my freaking De La Riva guard any better just because I wear freaking
$300 kimono. Yeah. And so I say you go with what fits you, what works for you, what works best for you. But I think that you support those that support you, and if you're getting support, and it also helps word of mouth, bro. Like word of mouth. Like you don't realize it. Well, you realize it, but you don't realize it. But when you're wearing that shirt or that hat out that says 365 or Pablo Silva or Revolution Dojo or whatever it says on it, and people are thinking about doing what you're doing, like you're advertising for. Yeah, why not? They're supporting you.
Word of mouth advertisement for sure. Yeah, like that. As for as a business owner owning a gym and stuff like that. Yeah, just going back, you're trying to create a culture, like that where it's always a good thing where you step out on the mat and everybody's repping, the gym. What I mean?
Uniformity.
Uniformity for sure. Like that. Is it mandatory? I don't feel that's one thing a school should be mandatory or like that, and like that, because like when I got kids in here, I'm like, I know what I charge for my uniforms. What I mean? It's this great quality, freaking, and it's gonna last long. All right, but it's premium price. All right. Right. Someone coming off the street, they're still on the fence, they want to do it, but then freaking they already dropped freaking X amount of dollars, for the starting fees and things like that. Dude, they got another $100, $125, $150 for gi, like that. Maybe not. Maybe they start out with some Sansa ball, what I mean? Right. Or freaking, I don't know, what's another top flight or something like that, or like that,
whatever it is.
I encourage them all the time. All right. Like that. I cut them a deal. I charge $125 for my gis, but then I'm like, look, if you buy the gi now with it, you could save $25. Right. Like that. You get the top, the bottom, the belt. And it's great quality. Like that. Or, all right, you can go and just find whatever's within your budget. I always tell them about all the time. Like that. I just recommend you get a blue color gi. What I mean, just for uniformity wise. Right. Like that. And then freaking, for sure, freaking, I get from both sides. Plus, obviously, you kind of want to keep that revenue stream to yourself or business wise. Right. Like that, that's, but at the end of the day, I don't think it should be like. I feel like if anybody ever goes to a school like that and they're not 100% committed just yet right now, and then but the school's like, nah, you need to wear only our rash guards, our shorts, our gloves, our like. Yeah.
Nah.
Get the fuck out of there. You know what I mean? Go somewhere else.
When you make that full on commitment, then those things ideally will come.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna tell you what I do like about having some of the school branded stuff, especially like kimonos. Bro, you can't try them on.
Yeah.
Like there's no store I can go to and say, oh, let me see if this show-you robe fits better than this King's. Like I just you just have to guess. Like you have to go online and look at the weight chart and the scale chart and just be like,
that shit don't freaking
bro, that shit is always all fucking the time. Wrong, bro.
Yeah.
It's wrong, bro. Because so my 220 and somebody else's 220 are completely different 220.
I gave you a gi. I remember freaking the gi that you got, the jiu-jitsu roll one.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
I looked at the chart and freaking it was like, oh, I'm an A2. I've never ever worn an A2.
Right.
All right. Freaking for me, that what fits me the best is an A1L.
Right.
That's a very hard, gi to get your hands on for any brand. You know what I mean? Like that. And so I was like, oh, you know what? I've never had this brand. Maybe they're a little bit more slim fit or something like that. Man, it felt like pajamas on me. I'm like, it fits you perfect. Like that.
Right.
I saw it like that. Yeah, so I was like, yeah, you can't really trust those things. So it does suck, As for going into a school, yeah, you can try it on, see what it is. Typically, if the professor or whoever works there like that, they've been around a long time, they can size you up real quick, like, oh, you're an A1 or you're an A2, like that,
Because they've got, but still, like, because like you said, it's a lot of people, it's the fit, like people like different fits. Like some guys like their pants on their kimonos to look almost like flowy dresses around the ankles, bro. Like they like them super big, and I don't like that. Like to me, that's just not like that. That feels uncomfortable to me. It's just not a thing. But some people like it. So all that to say, but if your school sells them, at least you can then try one on, see what fits you best.
I feel backup plan, for a school that is not so, or is lenient on what you wear and stuff like that, and they're not so freaking what's the word I'm looking for,
strict
on oh no, you can only wear like that. They let you buy whatever it is like that, as long as like with Pablo, you can only wear a white gi. Right? There's nothing wrong with that, what I mean? But he's not making you buy his freaking AP freaking gi, what I mean? Which costs a good dollar. Not everyone can freaking afford a freaking a brand of gi like that. You know what I mean? Is it worth it? Yeah, of course it's worth it. It's nice. It's gonna last long, but you know what I mean? But okay, now I'm buying my gi, off of freaking, Amazon or something that I can afford, that's gonna, still do the same, thing, so I can get the training in. I think as backup, for any school like that, to make sure that you still have some type of revenue stream, and invest in some patches. All right.
Patches.
Patches is gonna be the easiest thing. You know what I mean? Like that.
I like t-shirts.
Huh?
Well,
t-shirts. I'm just talking about for gi wise, you know what I mean? Like that, t-shirt, I'm talking about gi wise,
patches, for the kimonos,
like that, because they already have their patches, and now kimonos now, they strategically put their patches and their branding in places where you want your school like that. So
nope, not here.
You're gonna have to freaking hopefully it's not like imprinted in there like that. You can take the stitching out and then put yours like that. But that's what I'm talking about. But for sure, something as a simple t-shirt like that, for to represent hoodies or like that. Hey, I'm all about representing the school, especially when the school's really, it's something that you believe in and given to you, like that. I'm like, it's another way that you can rep your school and promote it and things like that. I'm like, it's a very little cost to really get the word out on.
Bro, really no cost, and you can do it like.
And a lot of times, schools freaking will give you something free. I try my best, to really give out free swag, when they sign up.
I've seen you do it.
So they what it's called is ethical bribes, like that. you know,
right,
like that.
promotional
so
gifts.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. So you know, a little swag bag like that, you know. So freaking anytime, you know, freaking that I can like that. Yeah, I've given out shirts before. I've given out shorts and things like that, and you know, stickers, whatever it is like that for your
Bro,
car sticker.
it's the
Yeah.
best, man. It's the best, but it also it helps build that camaraderie.
Yeah.
I like that.
That team unit for sure, like that.
Yeah.
You know, everybody wants to show up and you know, go into a tournament and you know, see a whole fucking, you know, a sea of people wearing the same clothes. Like, oh yeah, that's my crew over there.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Oh, they over there.
Yeah,
oh,
they over there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everybody wearing the black shirts. You know what I mean? Everybody know. You know, like that. Yeah, for sure.
Bro.
There's nothing better than, you know, than seeing that. For sure.
Yeah, it's a good feeling.
Like that.
That's a good feeling for sure.